Title: The Wisdom of Compassion. Siddhartha Gautama, the prince, lived a life of luxury within the confines of his father's palace. He was shielded from the hardships of the world. One day, he asked his charioteer to take him outside the palace grounds. Siddhartha first encountered an old man, frail and weak. He was shocked and asked his charioteer what this was. He learned that aging was a natural part of life, something he had never before witnessed. The next day, Siddhartha saw a man suffering from a terrible illness. He was deeply moved and troubled by the sight of such suffering, realizing that sickness was a common plight. On his third outing, Siddhartha witnessed a funeral procession. The sight of a dead body deeply disturbed him, and he was confronted with the reality of death. Siddhartha then met an ascetic who had given up all worldly pleasures in search of spiritual truth. The ascetic's peaceful demeanor intrigued Siddhartha, who realized there was a path to overcome the suffering he had seen. Determined to find a solution to human suffering, Siddhartha left his royal life, his wife, and his newborn son. He embarked on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. Siddhartha meditated under the Bodhi tree, seeking enlightenment. After days of intense meditation, he attained enlightenment and became the Buddha, gaining profound insight into the nature of suffering and the path to overcoming it. The Buddha began to share his teachings with others, emphasizing the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. He taught that compassion, wisdom, and ethical living were the keys to overcoming suffering. The Buddha's teachings spread, bringing peace and understanding to many. His message of compassion and wisdom transformed lives, showing that true happiness comes from caring for others and understanding the nature of existence.
Moral of the story: true wisdom and enlightenment come from understanding the nature of suffering and acting with compassion towards all beings. By recognizing the universal aspects of human experience and living ethically, one can find lasting peace and fulfillment.
Thanks you for watching stories like this. Subscribe our channel, Life Lesson Library.